Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Six Figure Morning Show, where we give you the best advice in business and life. Thank you guys for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. You already know I really do appreciate it. Yesterday, we picked up about, 12 or 1,300 new people. They came over. Most of them were sent over from the Legion of Men. He did a reaction video to one of my videos that went viral, and I do appreciate it. I love that. I love the cross promotion. I love YouTube. I love the internet, guys. I've been off the internet and YouTube for a long time, and coming back on and seeing the things that a lot of you are going through with the lies you were being told, the crap you were being fed is just, buy my course, become a millionaire, and it was just too much. It was too much for me. And I was like, this is overwhelming. Like, these people need to just learn how to pay off their debt and save $10,000, how to build a proper emergency fund, how to build a proper foundation so they can move forward to the next level. For those that are new, or for those that haven't really there's people that have dug through my content, and so they have a great understanding of my mindset and what I'm about. You have to sacrifice. You have to live. Something's going to have to go for something new to come in. It's impossible. So what's that look like to you? I don't know. Maybe you need to sell your childhood home. Maybe you need to just sell a car. Maybe you need to get 2 jobs and sacrifice your time. Something's going to have to go in order for something new to come in. So there's going to have to be a period of sacrifice. How long does that period of sacrifice last? I do not know. Everybody is different. I have had to sacrifice for 3 to 6 months, and then I've had to sacrifice for 5 years. A period is different, but you're going to have to do it. If you don't take that, if you do not take that period of sacrifice, that sacrificial period, if you do not take that, then nothing in your life will change. Nothing. You will remain in the same town, sitting on the same porches, talking to the same people, doing the same old thing. You'll be at the same job, making the same money. You'll never get ahead in life. If you are sitting stagnant and miserable, then it is time for you to go to the next level. What does that next level look like for you? I'm serious. What does that next level look like for you? I tell everybody all the freaking time, the next level is free. You don't have to pay anything. It does not cost money to get to the next level from wherever you're at. The next level is always free. What do I mean by that? If you're not in good physical shape, if you're in poor health, poor physical conditioning, work out, get in shape. That's your next level. Once you start doing that, the universe is going to reward you. It's going to reward you with the people that you need to be around. It's not going to bring the weed smokers and the drinkers and the losers around you. It's going to bring most likely people with great employment history. It's going to bring people that see and share some of the same visions and values that you have just by working out, going to the gym, hitting the gym, running. If you don't want to go to the gym, start running in the morning. Next thing you know, you pass Tom or Sarah on the road, and next thing you know, it turns into a friendship. You pass them every morning for a month, and it's like, hey man, I run too. Now you guys are running together. And next thing you know, Tom's a freaking lawyer with connections doing this and that, or Sarah's doing this and that. And that's how that goes. The next level is always free. If you're in good physical shape, man, start reading and educating yourself. Open your mind up. Maybe you never thought about real estate and you start reading about it and you think, hey, man, I'd like to get involved in real estate. You start seeking out mentorship. You start seeking out an agent and a broker. You start talking to people. You start property developing. You start doing those types of things. Next level. The next level is always free. From wherever you're at, what are you missing? It's something free that you're missing. Physical fitness, education. What is it? There's something free that you're missing. Usually it comes down to that. Knock them both out, physical fitness and education. Maybe it's time to go monk mode. Maybe it's time to disappear for a second. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to the friends and family. Maybe it's time to let go of the bars and clubs every weekend and go monk mode. Maybe I need to work my 40 or 50 hour a week job. Maybe I need to do nothing but hit the gym, work the job, and educate. Hit the gym, work the job, and educate. Repetitive cycle. Hit the gym, work the job, and educate. And do that 6 months, a year. Guys, I did that shit for almost 5 years. No lie. 4 years, factual. 100% I did it for 4 years, but I'm doing it right now. To be honest with you, I'm doing it right now. There's no women, there's no alcohol, there's nothing over here at my house. I don't take random phone calls. I don't deal with random people. I straight go to work, And I come home and work on YouTube. I come home and work on the things that I need to work on for myself. I'm in monk mode right now without ever talking about it. I'm living monk mode right here with you guys. The things I say that I do on this channel are real. I'm not scripted, guys. I just started yesterday bringing out little freaking poster cards that way to keep me on track. But honestly, I'm already off track. This one's shot. Might as well throw that shit away. But guys, none of this is scripted. This is me. This is who I am as a man. This is the way I live my life. And when I saw the things that you guys were being fed online, I said, this is bullshit. Buy my course. If you don't make $500,000 a year, you're a loser. Let's get you to $1 million. You can make $1 million in 30 days and this and that and this and that. Are all those things true? Most likely not. I'm not saying that all of them are fake. I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to tell you 95 to 98% of them are. And what do you have to do to make $1 million in a month? You know what I'm saying? What are you willing to do? What kind of problems is that about to bring into your life? It's highly unlikely you're going to make $1 million in 1 month from zero, from nothing, because you don't have any engines going. You don't have anything started up. You got this big old 30-day runway to make a freaking $1 million in. You don't even have a plane. You don't have anything. And you're supposed to just start and make $1 million. Now, you might make $1 million handshake. You know what I'm saying? You might make $1 million connection, but you're not going to have $1 million liquid cash in your bank account. I could tell you how to make $1 million connection in a month, but that doesn't mean that it's going to provide you with $1 million. I mean, that's just, so they sell you guys a bill of goods. It's a lot of snake oil out there, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I've built this channel, and I have prided myself on being real and honest with you guys, and I always will be. I'm not ever going to offer anything on this channel that is not legit and not authentic. I'm realizing that I'm building a brand, and I'm not going to put my name behind it. So if it's a hammer, I don't give a shit what it is. If it's a hammer that I wouldn't personally use, I'm not putting it on the channel. That's just not going to happen. I'm never going to talk about it. If it's something that I don't believe in or I wouldn't use because I have some really good followers here. And the community here that is being built is real. It's organic. It's authentic. I tell you guys all the time, for the new ones, that if you don't find value in what I am saying, look in the comment section. The comment section is a wealth of knowledge. There are people in that comment section, man, that they put me to shame. So definitely feel free to always interact in the community. The community is free, guys. This is a free, non-paid for community. And there are small business owners. There are high net worth individuals in that comment section already. They're not going to expose themselves, but they are already there. They already walk and talk amongst you. They're looking at things, and they're also looking through the comments for ideas. Excuse me. They're looking in the comments for ideas. Maybe they see something in you that they like and they want to reach out, and maybe they have a job opportunity. That's why I tell you guys to keep your social media clean. Keep it clean. Get rid of all the crap. Stop with the smoking weed and putting those types of pictures up there. You know, stop posting that stuff. Instagram is a business card. Instagram is a new business card. Facebook is a phone book. People go to Instagram and they scroll real fast to see what you're about. Hair's done, dressed nice, she's pretty, he's nice, he's this, he's in shape, he works out, nice clothes, got it. Okay, I see what he's about. Let me go check out his or her Facebook page. They go over there, they know mentally they're going to have to read something because Facebook is a phone book now. Facebook allows you to tap into the thoughts of a person or a business. Okay, so you're sitting there and you're tapping into that entity. Okay, all he talks about is drugs, gang violence. All she talks about is business, stocks, real estate. All he talks about is women, you know, this, that, he-man, woman hater stuff, red pill stuff. Got it. And it lets these people have an idea of what you're about. So what kind of person you would be to work with. So Instagram is a business card. Facebook is a phone book. You need to start looking at these like that. YouTube is going to become a more of a personal artist type platform. It will be more of a digital platform where people like me can upload just like I'm doing right now and speak to you. But on a higher level, YouTube will become a place to where you are going to start seeing really, really good stuff, I believe, in the near future. What I mean by that is you're going to start seeing a lot of these videographers, a lot of these production managers and assistants and all these people come together on this platform, and you're going to start seeing legit movies being made that, yes, they will be B-rated. They will not be accepted by Hollywood yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if, in a sense, YouTube will start to compete with Netflix, okay? For actors, musicians, auditions, all these things will be applied right here on YouTube. YouTube will start to compete with Netflix, guys. And then, as with that being said, Netflix is already trying to compete with major, not saying Netflix is small, but it's already trying to compete with major production companies in Hollywood. So if YouTube is chasing Netflix, Netflix is chasing Hollywood, where do you think eventually YouTube is going to end up? YouTube, the people, when they speak, hey man, next thing you know, freaking YouTube might overtake Hollywood, maybe faster than we think. Because when you put people together, it's powerful. When people come together for one idea, one project, it becomes very powerful, and there's not a lot anybody can do about it. We are massive. We can move mountains in numbers, but we just don't. We're always divided by race and religion and nonsense. We can move mountains by coming together and compiling our numbers. We can move freaking mountains, man. So yeah, you're going to see YouTube change. You're going to see that change. I see all these videos saying that YouTube is on easy street. Not at all, guys. Not at all. If you want to know, I'm working on my, it's not a course, guys. It's a guideline. It's my YouTube strategy. It's not a course. I'm working on that. I will be done with that. I would like to be done with that by December 1st. I hope to have this done very soon, and I'm going to push that out. But I am working on my YouTube strategy to let you guys have it, to see what I did to build and grow my channel so fast. The followers are coming in. I got monetized in less than 90 days. There was a small strategy behind it, but you're going to see YouTube just go that way. I don't want to keep beating on that. I think I've made that a valid point, but you're definitely going to see YouTube turn and shift for the people even more than it has. But YouTube is not on easy street. This is very hard. For those that want to create content or think they want to be a content creator, this is hard. This is a job. It is a business, and you need to run it like that. You need to run YouTube as a business. It's no more games. This is a job. If you want to be successful at this platform, it has become your job. I work a full-time job during the day. That's why you guys always see me dressed like this right now. I work a full-time job during the day. I have to go clock in. Well, I clock in from home, but I have to be on the clock in just about an hour and a half. And then I do YouTube at night, and I build my coaching business at night. And it is hard. I'm pulling 80, 90 hour weeks over here. So if you're able to just 100% focus on YouTube, you will win. Develop a game plan, get a strategy together, and you will start to win. It will take a few months, but you will win. Show up every day and show out and give your best work. Do not focus on the money. Do not focus on the subscriptions that you're receiving. Just give your best work day in and day out, and it will come. If you build it, they will come. And it's true. If you build it, they will come. So that's my take on YouTube. That's my take on Instagram, Facebook, where those markets are shifting. They are going to shift. They have to shift. Instagram is a business card. Facebook is a phone book, and YouTube will become Netflix. It will become a place for artists to upload. I know that I feel like I need to touch on this for a second. I know that I have a lot of artists and entertainers. Like I said, guys, nothing script here. This whole damn thing's shot. So I know that I have a lot of artists and entertainers right here on this platform. I know that I have a lot of singers, songwriters. I have actors, musicians. I have these people on this platform. For those that don't know, I used to be a promoter. Okay, and what a promoter does is I get artists, I promote them, I promote their brand, I get artists paid for events, gigs, however you want to look at it. I get them booked. I used to do all these things, the whole thing. I was an artist manager. I did all these things, man. I used to have a small little event company. I just event and entertainment business. I've done all these things. So I can't guarantee you success. I cannot guarantee you that you're going to see your name on the beside the Hollywood sign or at some sign in Las Vegas. But if you listen to me, I can make sure that you make money. I can guarantee that you will start to be paid for your craft if you are good. If you are good at anything, the market will reward you. Hands down, it has to. If you are good at anything, the market will reward you. So if you're an artist, if you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, if you're a pianist, a guitar player, if you're an actor, a comedian, if you are these things, being an actor works a little bit harder, but you're going to have to understand what I say and break it down to what your genre is. The first thing you have to do to start getting money is find a home. You have to find a home. You cannot be scattered out. You cannot be all over the place. People need to know where you're going to be. And the way I'm serious. People need to know where you're going to be. Where are you going to be at? And guys, this works for almost anything, any business. Imagine if your dentist was all over the place. You'd be like, I don't know if I want to use them. You understand? But you go to them because they got a brick and mortar business. They're sitting stable. They're clean. You're like, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go ahead. I like the way their design is. I like their logos. I like the way it looks. Imagine that. Imagine if Walmart kept moving. You'd eventually stop shopping with them. Guys, you have to find a home. If you're an artist, especially singers, you got to find a home. You need to go find a bar that is going to allow you to perform. If you're a comedian, a singer, a songwriter, you could help people write songs. We could touch on all these things. But ultimately, you have to find a home for your brand. So if you're a singer, if you're a comedian, you're a musician, piano player, guitar player, something of the sort, you're going to have to find a bar. You're going to have to find a church. You're going to have to find a building. You don't have to own it, but you're going to have to find a place, and you're going to have to walk in, and we'll stick with the bar. You're going to have to walk in because that's the most common. We'll stick with the bar. You're going to have to walk in, and you're going to say, hi, my name's such and such. I do this, this, and this. I was wondering if I could perform here Saturday night. And they're going to be fine with it. You need to let them know free. Stop thinking you're worth more than you are. Nobody even knows your name. This is something that I had to deal with when so many, small musicians and artists, they instantly thought because they had 1,500 or 5,000 followers on Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform that they just made it. Nobody knows your damn name. Anybody that's in the business knows what I'm talking about. Nobody knows who the hell you are. Walk into the bar and tell the owner, say, hey, I'm this person. Show him your platforms and say, I was wondering if I could come perform here for free every Saturday night for the next month, the next 2 months. Guys, do you know how much of this shit I did for free just to start getting to where I'm at now, to where I could slowly be paid? Guys, I've been in the dark, in the background. I didn't just wake up and start doing this shit. I was doing this for free. First, I started doing it for myself because the best investment you're ever going to make will be in yourself. Nobody can take this from me. This mindset, these things that I'm able to do, I told you guys, there's no script here. This mindset, these things that I'm able to do, I spent years up here investing in myself, going monk mode, doing everything that I needed to do, developing cash heavy, the basic survival rate, stay down till you come up. I did all that up here before I ever told you about it. I was in the dark. I did it for free. I lived in no man's land. So if you're a musician, if you're a comedian, if you're a singer, a songwriter, if you're an actor, you need to find a home. Now, if you're an actor, then you need to have your friends, and you guys need to start doing, you know what I'm talking about, on the spot skits. Somebody leave it in the comments below. I can't think of what it was, so just leave that in the comments below. But you need to start doing on the spot. You need to start going on the spot and acting out skits. I'm sure bars would love that. Have a freaking like a murder mystery or something. I'm sure they would love things like that. Think of something outside the box. These bar owners need help. Guys, I've been out of the game for a minute, but I can damn sure step right back in right now. You give me a team of solid people, I can run with it. I could open up events and entertainment company right now and run with it, and we could all be getting paid within 90 days. You got to do it for free. These people do not want your job. You go to work and you work for 2 weeks for free, right? You may not think you do, but ultimately you do. And then you go on a 90-day trial period, but you go in there and you work 2 weeks without being paid. You go in there and you work 2 weeks without being paid. You know a paycheck's coming, but ultimately you go in there and work 2 weeks without being paid. You got to find a home, guys. You walk into this bar owner and you say, hey, I'm such and such. Here's my following. Here's my Instagram. Here's my Facebook, whatever you got, my YouTube. And you tell him, I would like to perform in your bar for free every Saturday night at whatever time. Agree on a time, agree on a date and time, but tell him I need this to be weekly. Tell him I need it. If you want me here on a Wednesday night, I mean, it has to, obviously your schedules have to match, but tell him I need this to be weekly and it's free. That is going to allow you to have a home. It is going to allow the market to know where you're at. You will always be able to shout out on your Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you're at on whatever platform that, hey, I'm going to be at O'Connor's bar, Monday night, every night for the, whatever. And you can go and show, and nobody's going to show up the first time. Nobody's going to show up the second time. By the third time, you're going to get a small crowd. By the fourth time, you're going to have friendships developing. By the fifth time, people are coming, and you keep showing up. You become the tree that the crowd gathers around. They go to that bar now and they gather. And once you do that, once you start to see that, once you start to see the crowd coming around you, you go back to the bar owner and say, you see what I did, right? And if he's a businessman or woman, they're going to say, yeah, I saw it. But like, all right, so what can we come up with? What is fair to you? And he's going to try and lowball you, but tell him, just be straight up with these people, man, because that's how I was. Just tell them, like, hey, what is fair? What can we come up with? $1,000 a week? Like, how much am I making your bar now? How much have I? Because ultimately, these people came for me. How much have I made your bar now? Don't be an asshole, because he could probably think he can replace you. But you have to look at it, and then you have to be honest. You have to do your own math. You have to, while you're in there singing, while you're in there playing your guitar, you're going to have to look around while your band's performing, have everybody looking around doing mental math. How much beer? Start from the beginning to the end. How much beer and alcohol have you sold that man? Because he's not going to shoot you the real number. You're looking around and like, hey, I know everybody in here has drank at least 5 beers apiece. Okay, we're talking $3 a beer. That's $15 a person. Whatever. There's 10 people in here the first time. That's $150. Now there's 100 people in here. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this? So it's like, okay, now if he doesn't want to pay you, guys, if he doesn't personally want to pay you, then you put a door fee. That's going to suck, though, if he didn't already have one. There's so many different angles, and I guess this is where I would have to plug in my coaching, honestly, because there's so many different angles to this, guys. If he wasn't already starting a door fee, then you're going to lose the crowd by starting a door fee, unless he lets you have the good night, like a Saturday night at 10 p.m. That's different. But if you're still stuck Monday at 6 p.m., ain't no damn door fee. You get what I'm saying? But if he lets you have the Friday night at 10, if he lets you have the Saturday night at 10, you run your own promotions. All these things cost money. You run your own promotions. You do your own graphics, or you get somebody to do your own graphics and create your own flyers. Guys, it's a no-brainer for me. You got to have character, though. You got to have gumption. You got to have drive. You got to be able to talk to these people. You have to have personal development skills. You have to have public speaking skills. You have to keep up with basic math. So the gist of this, because I know we ran through a lot for you entertainers, the gist of this is for you to find a home. Create an idea that is going to, and don't charge them in the beginning, because they don't know what you're about. They don't know what you're going to do. Don't charge them for like the first 30 days, probably. Show up every week, once a week. Show up every week, once a week. Do your best performance. Do your best sets. Market it for free. Market it on your platforms for free. Even when nobody's paying you, market it for free. That way they can see that you can bring in a crowd. People will say, tell them, hey, whatever your name is, John Lennox performs tonight. Tell them, and make sure that the people, whenever you say, hey, on your page, I'll be performing here, Wednesday night, 5 p.m., tell them John sent you. Get in for free. Even if it already is free, just tell them John sent you. You get in for free. That way they know that John brought you over there. John's the performer. It doesn't matter if John even knows you or not, or John, if you even know them. That way the bartender or the owner knows that, hey, dude's bringing in business. He's funneling business to me. Do it for a month. Do it for free. Show up every time. Show up once a week and perform. Do your best performances. I'm getting muddled up here in my brain. Do your best, because I'm thinking, I'm sitting there talking to you guys, and I'm thinking about what actors could do, how actors could perform at a bar now, how they could make money at a bar, and things like a murder mystery, putting on a show. Maybe you got 2 or 3, 4 friends, actors, and you guys get together and you throw on a skit, a costume that you could perform around the bar. You can act and fake out a fight. And not, you know what I'm saying? You see how my mind works? You could get with the bar owner and say like, hey, what if we do these things? He may not want the necessary fight, but you can make it look really fake. You could act and you could bring out Star Wars in the bar or whatever. Who knows? I mean, there's so many different things depending on the bar, the town, the community you're in. Or for actors, because I love actors. I'm always going to love actors. For actors, maybe you guys could find some form of, maybe a lot of bars have empty back rooms that they don't use for storage. Maybe you could start hosting. What is that I'm thinking of, man? I can't think of it to save my life on the spot. Freaking somebody tell me. It's too late for me to want to sit there and try and Google it. What is the word that I'm thinking of, man? That Jesus. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about, to where it's not scripted, it's on the spot. Jesus, that bothers the shit out of me. But anyways, you could find a bar that has an empty back room and you start doing it back there. Maybe do people want to sit in and they can order beer from the bar and sit in the back room and watch your comedy night. There's a lot of little angles, guys, but you have to find a home. No matter who you are and what you do, you have to find a home. You have to find somebody that is going to allow you to perform at their establishment for free. If you don't have a job, tell them I'll be here every night. Or don't do overkill. I wouldn't say every night unless you're really damn good and you really want that to be your home. Maybe if you're a piano player, I could see every night. If you're a really good, violinist, guitar player, I could see every night. I would say that, I don't know, man. It depends on the bar. It depends on where you're at. If you're in Vegas and you can pull off an every night kind of thing, then sure, why not? Why not? Those things take play. Again, I guess that's where I would plug in my one-on-one coaching. If you wanted me to help you build and brand that, I do that. My one-on-one coaching is not just geared towards budgeting and things, guys. I will build, it's anything. I'm an all-purpose, guys. I really feel like that. I'm an all-purpose. I'm a wealth of knowledge. I'm an all-purpose channel. I'm all-purpose coaching. If you need me to help build, brand a small business or an idea and you want me to help you bring it to light, I can do it. If you want me to help you get your budgeting on track, if you want me to help you get your business's budgeting on track, if you want me to, if you want me to help you build your credit report, guys, I got knowledge in all this stuff. I got knowledge in all this stuff. My coaching is $50 an hour. Right now, it is $50 an hour and it is $150 for 4 hours. That 4 hours is broken down bi-weekly and monthly. The 4 hours is broken down by your choice, either bi-weekly or monthly. So you can either get me 1 hour every other week, or you can get me 1 hour a month to keep track of your progress. It's a good program, guys. I'm legit as hell. I've already coached about 20 people, and you see there is no negative comments. I do the best I can. I do the best I can to square you up and get you on the right path to where you need to go to get to the next level. But like I said in the beginning, the next level is always free. There is something that you're missing with physical fitness and education. The next level is always free. It will always be free. From where you are right now, it will always be free. And there has to be a period of sacrifice. So if you're an entertainer, your period of sacrifice will look like going into a bar and performing and giving your best performances for free before you could start making money. If you're an actor, an entertainer of any sort, a musician, doesn't matter, for free before you could start making any money. You're going to have to lose your ego to raise your bank account. Lose your ego to raise your bank account. I've said that a million times on this channel. Lose your ego to raise your bank account. Stop thinking you know everything. Stop thinking you know it all, because even me, I could sit here and act like I know everything, and I'm proud to admit that I do not. I'm proud to admit that I'm a student of life, and that there are people in this comment section that make me level up. It blows my mind. I love it. They're making me level up. So definitely, man, I definitely had something else I was going to talk about, but now we're not going to talk about that. So, but guys, seriously, I am always going to look out for my entertainers because I was one. I still am ultimately right here on this platform. I still deep down in my soul want to be an actor, and I would love to go at that full force. If child support didn't let me, it didn't let me. All my dreams of doing things like that were ruined because of the child support. You know, it's just it stops you from doing the things you want to do. There are going to be women, I've already seen them in the comment section, complain about the way I talk about child support, but it's true. It stops a man from being able to do the things that he wants to do with his life. You're now thrown into being a slave in the system, and it ruins your life. It crushes your hopes and dreams, and it ruins your life. Because you could have been married with the family and been a poor actor. You could have been, single with no wife and kids and been an actor. You could have been whatever, but with child support, you can't because it ruins your credit. They harass you. They take your driver's license. So you really have to go through that. And it wasn't feasible for me. So that kind of hindered that growth. But, I got a few years left on it. Maybe who knows? Who knows what the future holds? It ain't over for me yet. So I'm not down in the dumps. It's not over for me yet. So who knows what the future holds? Maybe I'll wake up and 45 years old. I've made it. Who knows? Who knows? It's not over for me yet. I try to keep a positive mindset, and I try to keep moving forward. But I always have a soft spot for entertainers, and I've seen you guys ask me entertainment questions in the comment section. So I wanted to make sure that I got back to you and gave you what I need. Find a home, guys. Find a home. Finding a home will change your life, and it will allow the money to start coming in. If you do need me for one-on-one, I do not mind. I can help you build your entertainment business. I can help you as an artist. I can teach you how to make money so at least you start getting paid. All right, other than that, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. Hope each and every one of you have a great freaking day. Don't work too hard. Stay productive. All right, stay vigilant. Keep your head on the swivel. It's a crazy world out there. You guys take care. Have a good night. Have a good day. Bye.